Have you noticed that you can be patient, understanding, and compassionate with other people, but the moment you make a mistake or fall short of your own expectations, you suddenly become harder on yourself, and your mind starts talking to you in ways you would never speak to anyone else? You are not alone. Most people are kinder to others than they are to themselves. Quick to understand when someone is overwhelmed, quick to say, "It's okay, you're only human," but just as quick to judge, criticize, and pressure themselves. Psychologically, it's fascinating that the most compassionate people toward others are often the ones who judge themselves the hardest. This mismatch between outward compassion and inward criticism is a key indicator of a deeper psychological pattern, one that becomes exhausting over time and impacts overall well-being. The problem: a lack of self-compassion. First, self-compassion is not a pity party, self-pity, excuses, weakness, or condoning bad behavior. It is treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and support that you naturally offer to others. It means relating to yourself in a way that's forgiving, accepting, and loving, especially in imperfect moments. Self-compassion is responding to your difficulties with kindness, understanding, and perspective instead of defaulting to self-judgment, criticism, and shame. But here's the real psychological challenge. Most people don't realize they lack self-compassion. They think they're just being responsible, holding themselves accountable, or trying to stay motivated. Yet beneath the surface, this mindset slowly erodes emotional resilience. Research consistently links low self-compassion with increased anxiety, depression, shame, and emotional exhaustion. And the most concerning part is that it often operates quietly in the background. So today, we're going to walk through 5 subtle signs that you may be struggling with self-compassion. And for each one, there is a simple mindset shift you can begin to practice today. Let's begin. Sign 1. You can forgive others, but not yourself. For many people, the hardest part of self-compassion is self-forgiveness. You can let others off the hook without a second thought, but when you slip up, you replay it endlessly, criticizing yourself long after the moment has passed. I should have done this. I should have said that. I shouldn't have reacted that way. This is not acceptable. You analyze every detail, criticize every choice, and hold yourself to a standard you would never expect from anyone else. This imbalance, forgiving everyone but yourself, is one of the clearest signs that self-compassion is missing. Mindset shift. I deserve the same forgiveness I offer others. You are not the worst thing you've ever done. You are a human being learning how to live. Sign 2. You struggle to accept support or kindness. People who struggle with self-compassion are often incredible at supporting others, but when kindness comes toward them, a compliment, a helping hand, a moment of comfort, praise, they instinctively push it away. You may feel undeserving of kindness or uneasy being on the receiving end, preferring to carry everything alone. This difficulty often stems from long-held beliefs about strength and independence. Needing help means I'm weak. I should be able to manage everything myself. Mindset shift. Self-compassion strengthens me. It doesn't soften me. You don't grow stronger by rejecting support. You become more resilient when you allow yourself to receive it.
Sign 3. You set unrealistic standards and punish yourself when you fall short. Perfectionism is one of the strongest predictors of low self-compassion. It's the belief that unless something is perfect, it doesn't count. Nothing less is ever good enough. It leaves no room for mistakes, softness, or simply being human. This often comes from believing your worth depends on achievement, that mistakes are unacceptable, or that rest and pleasure must be earned. Perfectionism isn't always bad, but without self-compassion, it becomes a trap. You become both the critic and the accused, unable to extend to yourself the empathy you offer others. Research shows that people who tie their self-worth to achievement experience more emotional crashes and more shame. Mindset shift. Progress is success. Replace "I must get this right" with "I'm learning, I'm improving." That's enough. Sign 4. Your inner voice is harsher than your words to others. Self-criticism is one of the biggest barriers to self-compassion. When someone close to you makes a mistake, reassurance comes naturally. You remind them that errors are part of being human. But when the mistake is yours, the internal dialogue becomes harsh, rigid, and unforgiving. "Seriously? What's wrong with you? You always mess things up. Why can't you get it together?" This is one of the strongest indicators of low self-compassion. Studies show that people with anxiety and mood disorders score significantly lower on self-compassion scales, largely because of harsh self-talk. Mindset shift. If I wouldn't say it to someone I love, I won't say it to myself. This simple filter softens your inner dialogue and builds emotional safety. Sign 5. You isolate your pain instead of recognizing it as a common human experience. A subtle but powerful sign of low self-compassion is believing your pain is uniquely yours, that your mistakes, fears, or disappointments somehow set you apart from everyone else. When you treat your pain as something only you experience, it becomes heavier and more shame-filled. It turns challenges into private burdens and reinforces the idea that you're the only one who feels this way. But the truth is, pain is not a personal failure. It is part of being alive. Mindset shift. What I'm feeling is human. You're not broken. You're not alone. You are human, and humans struggle. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward changing the way you relate to yourself. When you can name the patterns, the harsh self-talk, the impossible standards, the isolation of your pain, you create space to choose something different. With each intentional mindset shift, no matter how small, you strengthen your ability to meet yourself with understanding instead of judgment. Self-compassion is a skill you can build. By noticing these habits and gently practicing new ways of thinking, you begin to replace self-criticism with kindness, pressure with patience, and isolation with a sense of shared humanity. Over time, these shifts add up, and you learn to treat yourself with the same compassion you've always offered everyone else. Many of us are learning how to treat ourselves with more kindness, and conversations like this make the journey feel less isolating. Let's make self-compassion something we practice, not just talk about. You are human, you are imperfect, and that is normal. There is nothing wrong with you.